Hey, what's up, y'all? Demon Slayer 5 here, back with another video on a little bit of the history of the Gothic subculture. So, let's start with the ancient Goths and a little bit of history about the ancient Goths. So, the ancient Goths were barbaric warriors who who were around during the Roman Empire age. So a little bit history about them. They were a group of barbaric warriors, or a tribe of people who got um, raided by and were outnumbered by a ancient Chinese tribe. So a lot of the Goths were wiped out, and they had to make a rough decision whether they wanted to stay or move into Roman territory and live amongst the Romans. So they decided that they were gonna live amongst the Romans and adapt to their lifestyle. So they packed everything up, went into Roman territory. Not all of them were accepted into Roman territory. Only a little bit of them were because the emperor didn't allow everyone, because that shows that he has power of who comes in and who doesn't. So they were taken to what we would consider a concentration camp, and they were starved, and they had no choice but to trade their kids for food. A lot of them were enslaved. Um, so they decided to fight back. They started a war with the Romans, and it's a little bit about the ancient Goths. So, moving on to modern day Gothic subculture. Modern day Gothic subculture started in the 1970s with a band called Bauhaus, they're a punk band, classic punk band, but they were later got the label goth, and then around that time was the punk era, and once gothic subculture started rising and becoming more popular, the punk era died. So goth took over punk basically, and yeah, but there's a bunch of different gothic subculture started with a genre of music, and then it moved on to a subculture, and the goth genre has um, evolved since Bauhaus. So now there's goth in front of every different genre, except for maybe deathcore. I know there's gothic metalcore, gothic industrial metalcore, gothic doom metal, gothic industrial doom metal, gothic speed metal, gothic thrash metal, gothic punk. No, I don't think there's gothic punk. Um, I know there's a goth for every type of metal, because there's a whole metal archives, and there's a whole website of the metal archives, and there's a whole section for goth. There's goth, doom metal, speed metal, metalcore. There's not very many gothic metalcore bands. There's a lot of gothic industrial metal, gothic metal, stuff like that. But yeah, it's evolved with the genres of music as the genres of music have evolved. So that's it. Demon Slayer 5 out.